everyone, happy Vlogmas. It's currently December 6th. I know it's been a long time, but I had one video that I was in the works of, which was actually a study with me, but I couldn't figure out how to do the editing how I wanted it to go, so I ended up just leaving that in my editing platform for a long time. But right now I'm working on finishing up an order, so I thought I'd bring you guys along to get some fun Vlogmas content out that's more long form. So I hope you enjoy. I'm just gonna do a quick update. So I have like a few clips of me working on this bag, which you saw, and so I was having difficulty with it because the buttons are supposed to be on the inside. In full transparency, my mom actually helped me do the buttonholes on the first bag I ever made because I was able to finish it when I was at home. But it is super busy time of the year. I'm doing lots of dancing for performances, lots of working, and I don't know if I have the good amount of time to be able to learn how to sew buttonholes with a sewing machine. So I've been coming up with new fun ways to make this bag removable, and recently I did sew on snaps, but this time I wanted to try buttons again. And so what I did is I sewed buttons under the tote bag, that's the inside removable part, and then I put it through the crochet of the top row because this crocheting is actually super strong, and I think it looks pretty cute with the little pink thread. So now I actually finished this order, which is amazing. So cutie. Now the second thing in this order is this little ballet wrap that goes around your waist. You tie it, keeps your hips warm, covers like that hip area, and it's so pretty. I'm obsessed with these. They're becoming pretty popular, so if you're interested, they're on my Etsy. They're pretty affordable. They're only $35, and if you want any customizations, you can feel free to message me on Etsy or on my Made by Tat Instagram. But that's the update for now. Let's go pack this order. Alright friends, we are recording. We have our bag here. I've rolled it up like that, and some purple tissue paper. Then I'm gonna tie, oh, I have the bow. I tied a bow already. So round it. Try not to tear the tissue paper. And voila. Then over here we have the cutie wrap. So let's fold this up. I'm gonna also kind of roll that up. Packaging cute as well. Yes, we want it to also get as small as possible because my packing bags are not that large and I would like to fit both of them in the same bag. So we've got our tissue paper. I'm gonna fold this up. Piece of tape so it does not fall off. And then fold the sides in. And then the other side. Now we're just going to add a little yarn bow, as we do to all of our products. And it's super great for using up the rest of my scrap yarn. This is what was left of the white yarn that I made that tulip tote bag out of. So it's just perfect to use up this last scrap yarn for bows so that nothing goes to waste. I also have a bag of scrap yarn. That's tiny scraps that I can use for stuffing my little pigs, little stuffed animals. Those pigs are so adorable. I have one ready to make, or I have one already made. If anyone is interested, I think it's just adorable. And they are really fun to make. Alright, so I finished packing both these up, and then I just made a little freebie snowflake for the buyer because she bought quite a large order. I'm going to pop that in top here. pink little snowflake matches the rest of the order splendidly. And then we just have one more step, which is the little Made by Tasman card. So this is with the snowflake. It's super cutie. And then let's go get the card. So I have a little stamp I got at Michael's, and on each card, right now I'm doing this manually. But I do soon want to get business cards, but I put the little Made with Love stamp, and then on the back I write each buyer a personalized note to thank them for choosing my shop. Now that we've written our note, I like to slide the card in under that bow. I'm going to put it with the freebie snowflake because I think it would just look really adorable. In there. Ta-da! Might get like slightly bent, but that's okay. This is a little long, so let's cut that off. We'll go my scrap yarn, don't worry. And I chose a pink bag, of course, because the whole rest of the order was pink. So let's see if we can fit everything in here. These are pretty small bags, but I got these when I first started my business, and I have so many left. So using them up. Just hope I don't rip my tissue paper by accident. Okay. I also don't want to break the bag because that would not be good. I also don't want to break the bag because that would not be good. Alright, it's going to be a tight squeeze. No! Oh my god, tissue paper got ripped. That's not good. Oh no. Okay, tissue paper got ripped. This is my last purple tissue paper. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna actually put this in with a bow around it as is, and just have the tissue paper on the larger item so everything can fit in the bag without getting ripped. Because when I have larger orders or two things ordered at once, it's sometimes hard to fit both of them in the mailing bags that I already have in stock, and I do not really want to buy more until I get like even more orders, and then until I run out of my other ones. So we make do with what we have. I'm also trying to be cost efficient. So yes. And tie this little bowsies. Okay, perfect. Alright, now we're gonna adjust the yarn again. To my scrap yarn these go. And we're also gonna pop these on top. Alright, let's hope this works because I already have the sticky part open and I'm a little worried about this. Might just need to add some extra packing tape. My goodness. Alright. Oh no. Okay, yes. I'm having a lot of difficulty packing this today. And then snowflake is in there. Okay. Alright, that worked a lot better. And then we're just going to add some extra packing tape to make sure it is secure. And of course, I'm going to add the label. And then I'm going to drop this off on Monday because so many post offices are closed on Sunday. And I've had such difficulty trying to mail packages on Sunday. So I just wait until Monday to spare myself the trouble because I work all day tomorrow. Alright friends, I'm back. I was currently working on this order, which is going to be a striped balaclava turtleneck situation. But I'll put a photo up of the tutorial in this tee that my roommate gave me. And after I finished packing that order, I realized I forgot the packing slip. So I took it out of the bag, then the bag ripped. I had so many difficulties packing this order, I don't know, but now it's done. I had to get a new pink bag. Luckily I had some left, and then I put the packing slip in, I repacked everything, I put the label on, and so it's all set for Monday. And I think this is where I'm gonna leave you guys, because I've been wanting to do Vlogmas, but I didn't know if I would make it to long form content because of the busyness of this season, the holiday rush, work, dance, everything going on. But I really enjoyed vlogging today, even though it was just a short situation packing an order. So keep an eye out. Feel free to subscribe if you want to catch more of my Vlogmas episodes. And make sure to check out my previous videos. I spent a lot of time and effort on them, and I really enjoy making them for you guys. So that's all for now. See you soon. Bye, friends.